Okay, welcome in everybody. I'm Adam Zollinger, that's me on the top left there. And in front of you, you can see the sample images that I discussed. I want to talk to you a little bit about why you should listen to me, who I am, what I do, and why I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Photoshop. What you see in the before and after pictures below is just a small example of a small sample of what I've done in the past. And you can see a raw rendering on the left without any Photoshop done, straight out of V-Ray. And on the right is after I did the Photoshop. If I were to show you the Photoshop file, you'd see probably about 100 different layers of things that I've added in here. And there's color overlays, color adjustments, all sorts of adjustment layers. There's billboard objects. You can see the background buildings are completely composited in, and then I turned on some lights in the windows and added bloom to the lights going over the streets, added reflections, added people, added all sorts of different effects. So that's just one example. I've done hundreds and hundreds of these throughout the years. And I want to show you how to really make your images just stand out from the crowd. I've been a practicing 3D artist for over 10 years, and one of my specialties is the post-processing part of the 3D imagery. So I'm just going to scan through some of my work to show you the kind of things that I've done. You saw a Photoshop painting in there, which is part of a children's book that I illustrated completely in Photoshop. And there's a lot of other 3D stuff. These all use varying different levels of Photoshop, but another Photoshop painting, but they all use Photoshop in some way. Sometimes it's more subtle, sometimes it's a dramatic change that you make in Photoshop. And this just shows you various different things that I've done using Photoshop. This one is 3D, but all those textures are custom painted in Photoshop. More Photoshop paintings. If you're an LA Dodger fan, you know what that's all about. And this is that main image I've been showing you, which has a ton of Photoshop, and the base rendering is done in 3D. This is actually composited from rendered channels, and I'll show you how to do that in the class. This one was actually a day shot turned into night using Photoshop. The rain is also added using Photoshop. A lot of Photoshop work there. Another side by side, more paintings, and just another rendering. So that's a little bit about me. These are the kind of images I create. I am a professional architectural visualization artist, and I want to teach you all the different aspects of architectural visualization, Photoshop being a big one of those. If you want to learn about the 3D part of it, check out my other classes on Udemy. I cover all this stuff there. This part is specifically about the Photoshop, which is a very important part of a nice architectural rendering.